Now we're in session 2 for prepping for the recital. So you're going to talk a little bit about J.S. Bach, right? So I know you have your notes at home, but if you could just paraphrase a little bit, I want you to get used to speaking and then focusing and starting to play your piece. So you want to just give a point or two.
So Bach created a bunch of famous songs a lot of classical songs, but a lot of worship songs, and he dedicated all to Jesus Christ. And he had a lot of children, about maybe 12 children, to be honest.
More than that. He had like 22 kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, he did. He had 22.
22?
Yeah, they didn't all grow up because back then people died.
Yeah.
Kids died. Yeah.
So
most of them grew up though.
22 kids, but some of them died.
Okay.
But
what year was he born?
I'm trying to remember my studies. So there's one date that I think that's wrong.
16.
I know
85.
Dang, I was thinking 1647.
Close. Well, it's still in the 1600s, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, that's good. Just to get used to speaking, and now you're going to focus. Tell us what you're going to play for us.
I will be playing the Prelude in C minor by J.S.
Major.
Oh. Major by J.S. Bach.
Okay, very, very good. Get the camera right for you, okay? It's from Well-Tempered Clavichord. Okay? Okay. Now you're coming back to sitting at the piano, so make sure you're centered in the center of the piano. You know where middle C is. Okay, you got 2 feet on the floor. Think of how the piece goes before you start. And relax, take a deep breath, and start when you feel confident that you can do it. When you hear the song inside of you, that's when you start playing. And fall from above. Remember all that kind of cool stuff?
Yeah.
So you could jump in, fall from above from the first note. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, you're going to keep a steady beat.
Okay.
Okay. That was very, very well done. Okay, now there's just one thing I'm going to correct here. Okay, is that, and it's just because you don't have, you have an electronic piano right now at home, so you don't know enough about pedaling. Okay, so when you put your foot on the pedal, you're going a little bit deep, and I hear a thump when you come back up. So just be, do you hear it too?
Like when
You go
too
and you
deep
go
and
down
go
a little
back.
too far, and then you go come up, and you hear a bit of a thump.
I've like,
Okay.
when I heard that, I tried to go slower. It kind of worked, but then
Yes, it did. I noticed that it did improve after a while.
But then like it kind of took a bit of my focus.
Yeah, but you did very well. Okay, and it's just because you don't have a piano in the house right now, like acoustic.
This kind of piano.
But you did very well controlling it. Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's